Okay. So we were here when we were tossed out. So you can see how uh, you measure or calculate for the fertilizer. So these are different combinations of fertilizer. Okay. I'm sure those of you that are farmers know most of the names you see here. I am not so much into farming, but I think I could recognize a few of them, the urea and think the NPK and all of that. So this is where you can just come and then calculate for the kind of product. So you can change once you are using a tomato, it's going to give you a whole different, combination. And when you apply the number of acre or hectare that you use, you can have three whatever number, and then you calculate. It tells you exactly what to use. And if you check out the more details, it will show you um, week by week. So it talks about second fertilization, week 4, and then we see another one, week 7. That detail, very, very detailed. All right. So we look at cultivation tips, we look at pests and diseases. Let me click on pests and diseases. Now, this is diseases by stage, so pests and all of that. So this is beans. If you see at the top right, you see it's talking about beans. So you have seedling stage. There are so many of them. Okay. We have vegetative stage. These are the things you can, when you see powdery fungus mildew, downy mildew, and these are, and then we have the flowering stage, we have the fruiting stage, the harvesting stage, and you notice some of these things. These are the things it helps give you understanding on what is the cause, the symptoms, and um, you know how to go about them. So now this tool gives you not just the symptom, but I mean, not just the information, but you can actually listen to it. You can read it out for you. Maybe you are not a good reader because sometimes, I mean, you don't know, you are not literate. Like some people in the village, they didn't even go to school, they didn't do nothing, they just, so you can actually listen to it. Let me play this and see how it plays that out for us. All right. So I don't know if it's playing on your background, but I muted my speaker here so that it doesn't give us a feedback. All right. So let me stop that right now. So that's what it can do for you, what caused it, and all of that. So you can go back and change and check whatever kind of fruit or products you want to look out for. All right. So let's go back. Now, these are some videos, all right, that will shed more light and tell you about how people have been successful with these tools. I hope I'm audibly clear so that I don't keep talking without uh, with output. All right. So they share testimonies on how to use some of these tools even much better. All right, thank you, sir, for that confirmation. Now, I mentioned community down there. You can see community in the middle. Now, it can filter, this is somebody from Kenya, cassava, talking about what he has, and he showed it out there. And then this is somebody from Ghana, Shirazu Idrisu from Ghana. He posted some picture of his corn or whatever it is. He says, "What's wrong with my crops? Changing yellow and curling." And he has an answer right there. Somebody actually answered him. Let's see. Okay, this is someone, I'm sure from India or something. He says, "Please check the link for more details and prevention. So he sent links. All right, these are some links that you could use that has solution to perhaps some of the problems he has solved. All right, so all right, so these are people, somebody from Malawi, somebody from Zambia. So you can see a whole lot of people all across, Africa, Uganda, Kenya, Nigeria, requests for chemical for beans, crops, too much weed in the field. Let's see what his answer is. Kayode Davis say what type? Okay, he was asking what kind of weed or something like that, and that makes sense. The other person, Sunny Alpha, wasn't specific on the kind of weed. Yeah, so these are communities where you can connect with people and chat with them and uh, investigate on how they get to deal with their issues and situations. All right. And okay, so this is just your profile. So for the community, we have your crops right here and the features on what you can do with them. So this is just one tool, okay? And uh, so like the prophet, this one is specifically for farmers. I hope, sir, you're able to see the video I posted yesterday. That one was specifically for ministers of the gospel, missionaries, and pastors. Yeah, those tools are very fantastic. So if you haven't, just go back and see the video I posted yesterday. Okay.
Mm.
Now, like I said,
Yes, as seen as much as I saw it, but it was not a class. We are in this is a class. If this is for specific kids for agriculture, that we have some people who are into medicine or engineering, like me, who is into ministry. You know, maybe they might feel not able covered up. That's the area I'm seeing it. You know, maybe other if we have get something that will be very, very common for every one of us. So it will make you everybody to have more interest on what is going on.
okay,
Thank you. Yeah. I saw
okay,
it definitely. I saw it definitely. It could have been on a way that agriculture 10 minutes, 20 minutes in the classroom, or you bring
yeah,
other tools so to cover everybody's interest. That's
that's
what I
true.
mean. Yeah, thank you.
Oh, okay, I see. And actually, you are very correct, sir. You're very correct. That was actually the goal why I put those individual ones, on the different days, so that when we gather today, we have something that could benefit us, collectively. But why I chose this one also, I was supposed to post this one earlier, but some things came up so that we can focus on something general and generic for everybody. Was because I believed, okay, in one way or the other, as Africans, you may be able to do one or two things with agriculture in your environment. But I take that correction. Thank you very much. Probably subsequently, it is going to come out like this, whereby in the main class it will be general, but in the sub classes it will be for specific. So those that have that area of concern, they can just focus on that. All right. Thank you so much for that observation, sir. Okay. Let me see. I think some. Uh, okay. So, sorry, I was just looking at the messages that we have. Yeah. So this is for Plantix. Okay, and that is it for now. So let's move to the next one and then see very very fast and briefly. It also captures a great deal on farming as well. A very, very great deal. Where is this tool now? Um, what happened? Okay, sorry, just a moment. Uh, I had that tool on my phone. Did I put it somewhere? I'm afraid so. Okay, let me. Sorry, let me just confirm because I downloaded it already, and so that we could just flow through the process. But oh, I see the challenge actually. I deleted the apps so that I can install it afresh. We going through the whole process. Yeah, that is why. Okay. Oh, okay. I'll take note of that next time. Okay. Sorry, I'll be there right now. I'll just download it again very briefly, and then we'll just go through it and then go to the next class. Sorry, my internet here is pretty slow. Okay. All right. So the next application we have is actually cropping. All right. It's called cropping. So cropping is an application that helps you do great and mighty things with let me drop this up here. All right. Sorry. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so this is cropping. I'll install it very briefly, and then we'll install it and then see. Now, cropping actually does a great deal. Let's go back. Let me go back to the slide and then show us other things that we can do. Let me stop sharing this and then start sharing this. Okay, so we'll now look at cropping. This is cropping. Now it's crop in, I-N, okay? Crop, like crop in something, all right? So what it does is how it works. It's an AI and data-driven farm management platform that connects farmers, okay, agribusiness, and other stakeholders in agriculture. Here is the process. So what it does, it collects data from farmers from across the world using some of this app, uh, and their location, their crop type, planting date, input usage, and etc. Now, it uses sensors and satellite and drone systems from all across, putting in data together, all right? So AI analysis and predictive models, similar to what we saw in Plantix, cropping also does, the planting process, which takes and analyzes the data. And these machines have been programmed to learn and predict outcomes from most of these plants from hundreds of farmlands and hundreds of type of plants from across the world. So you have a great data base for most of this, and it also creates uh, market, platforms where you can have your products being sold, and it's very, very powerful. So from the time you are planting, you already know where you are taking these products to. You're already seeing statistics of the demand of some of these products. and it helps farmers, earn a lot. You can see which market will buy your product in good prices, and you begin to plan towards some of these things. So, uh, okay, it helps in farm management, predictive analysis, yields and risks, sustainability, climates, smart agriculture. It tells you about the climate and all of that. So this is very, very good. Uh, yeah, so this is what I was talking about the traceability and market linkages, helps agribusiness and experts track crops from seeds to shelf, increase trust with buyers, especially in the international market spaces. It helps in your financial forecasting and all of that. These are some examples we have in Kenya and in India. India use these things a great deal. All right. So let me go quickly into the application and let's see um, how it can help us. So let me see if my app has finished downloading. Then we can go straight to that. Just a moment. All right, our crop has finished downloading. So let me switch back to the phone. All right. Okay. So I'll switch back to my phone. All right, so that is cropping. This is what it looks like when you download it, okay? And so we open this app, and then this is what it looks like when you download the app. All right, when you are using the app, we select English language, and then next. And so allow. So you can see automatically it saw my region, and then it selected Nigeria automatically. So you're going to put in your number, your phone number right there. So this is my phone number. Okay, so it's going to send me an OTP, just processes. Oh, what's that? User does not exist. I hope you're not having that database issue again. Oh, what's happening? Oh dear, they're having a database
The problem is
error.
just take off the zero.
You said? You said something?
Yes, I was thinking that the first zero there got the whole thing spoiled.
Oh, okay.
Not knowing
Yeah,
that after taking it off and still is
the two, three,
giving the
four.
same
Yeah.
experience.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Ouch. Okay. All right. This is rather unfortunate. I wish we were able to see what this tool can do. This is very robust. It's more robust than the first one we just saw now. Okay. It has so much data, so much information, so many things you can do with, cropping. I mean, I wish, okay, well, let me see. Let me see if there's something I can do again. Let me open it up fresh. Okay. Select my country right here, Nigeria, and then 2348064613380. All right, let's hope it goes now so that we can see how we can explore these tools. I had this tool initially on my phone, and or is it because I deleted the application and that's why I'm having this error? Okay, what will be there is let me let me I'm coming. Okay. I'm just trying to have okay. So let me stop sharing this and then we move on to the next one. Okay, you were saying we should try an alternative number. Okay, I have my alternative number. Let me try and see. Let me try it and see.
Woman. Oh, I never know that Gmail, my brother. I was down.
Okay.
Unless I Discord on too much my ear. I did that class, that AI class.
Hello, can we all turn our microphones off, please? Thank you. Wow, sorry. All right, so let me try and see. Okay, I guess maybe it could probably be a database error. Probably be a database error. Okay. Not to worry. Let me see. Okay, someone sent a message here. Okay, yeah, that's from Emmanuel Jigawa. All right. So what will be there is let me expect maybe some of you might probably try. I've shown you the application. It's on the material. Okay. You can try, download it, and then check it out. As a matter of fact, I just dropped the link on the WhatsApp group. So if you experience the same thing, then it probably is a general database error that they are experiencing. Okay. I dropped the link on our general WhatsApp chat right now, so we could explore it and see. So the key difference between the Plantix and the crop-in is basically the Plantix focuses on individual farm disease detection. All right, so that's why the Indians call it the crop doctor. But Cropling now focuses on farm management and predictive analysis. It does a lot more than just about the crop. Okay, it does farm management, everything about your farm, from the seedlings to what you can do. As a matter of fact, you can scan your farmland, use some of the satellite tools, and then it can tell you the text compose, and then at what best time should you start planting or not to plant, at what time should you use what kind of manure or fertilizer or stuff like that, based on the size. It will give you the satellite view of that property. It picks a whole lot, and it gives you details on what to do and to achieve on your farm from end to end. So cropling is more robust, all right? It's highly, highly robust. And I encourage us to use that tool if we can log into it. All right, so let me keep on very fast let me stop sharing this now. Now, we want to look at maybe one more tool in the area of property, okay? In the area of property usage now, where you're a real estate, you're a realtor. That's why I took some of our information, okay, the other day. If you're a realtor, you can make the best of this use of these tools to help you find resources, to help you gain access to the properties that are around you. It limits your movement. Now, when you are an agent, you have a pool of properties and then you know the cost or what is on them, so that when a client comes to you and makes a request on a kind of property, he gives you your specifications. Now, you don't need to have picking your phone and calling all the contacts you know, or you take a drive to the area they specified they want and then begin to scan. You know, it takes time, your fuel, your energy, your time. You give them a week or so before you get back to them looking for what they want, except perhaps you have some listed. So these AI tools, once you just, all of these things are in a central database. Once you just give them this information, immediately they generate the available ones in those locations. So as your client is sitting with you without knowing, and you could have detailed information of what they have. And if you are smart enough, you can close deal right there and then. In fact, there is a tool that will reduce the travel time for you and your client. So instead of them traveling and then going to see the place, which is also very good, some people want to have a physical feel, but it gives a 3D image of that location. Some of these tools, we have them here. I'm going to share with some of you. If we don't have time, we can, okay, our time is running out. Okay, so what will be there, right? In case this video goes, or this recording goes off, the first link we have on the group, the first one before this one, just click on that one and then we'll get back immediately, okay? Sorry for this hitches here and there. Yeah. Trying to purchase an account for Zoom, and it's costing almost 200,000, per month, for that. So sometimes when we put little charges on some of these things, it looks outrageous, but then all our registration and everything, it couldn't do anything. So 200,000 a month to be sustained, that is quite a lot. So we resort to use some of these free tools. So please bear with us. Let's carry on together. Yeah, so let me share my screen so that we can quickly do that. At the end, there is this tool. I'll just take us back to, we'll just look at it very briefly. It applies to everybody, okay? It applies to everybody. It's not just about some specific users. Yeah, so I think I'll take Bishop Akachukwu's advice for our next training. All right, so let me share my whole screen. Okay, so all right, Property Pro right here. So this is one tool you want to explore if you are into real estate. Some of us also mentioned that we are into real estate. So you want to buy, you want to rent, you want to short let. Now, while registering, okay, or while trying to register on this tool, it's going to ask you some questions. At what capacity, at what level? Okay, access blocked, well, whatever. At what capacity are you trying to log in here. Are you a landlord? Are you a developer? Are you an agent? Or there's one other feature. All right. So on this, I picked agent. You know, I'm sure most of us fall into that category. All right. So you log in and then it takes you to a whole process. You fill in information and all of that. So it now gives you all the resources for agents. Okay. As an agent, it gives you all the resources that you need to use in having a bank of estates and real estate in your region or wherever it is, and the costing, the pricing, the size, the field, everything, information that pertains to that. Now, a buyer can also use this tool. So you as a buyer can take advantage. So it's not just for real estate agents. You as an individual, you want to buy a house or you want to rent a property. So if you have this tool as an entity, you can say, well, I'm leaving my estate right now or wherever I'm living. I want to rent a property in this part of town. Let me use this tool to find out what kind of properties are there. And so one of the advantages it gives you is that you get to know the cost of properties in that area so that agents will not, take advantage of you and then you pay way more than you are supposed to. So there is a standard price for most of these properties at those locations that you are, desiring to move into. So both ways. So either you're an agent or you are looking for a property. Someone can call you and say, hey, Emmanuel, I'm looking for a property in Susu location. You say, oh, okay, no problem. I'll get back to you. You open your app, you check it out, and he'll give you your details. What kind of property are we talking about? Is it uh, uh, 5-bedroom bungalow, duplex, terrace, or all of that information? Let me log into this account and see. Okay, these are some other features, but there are some that I want us to. Why is it telling me access blocks? Okay, let me Okay, so we just logged in. So it's I register. I logged in as an agent. Now I told you can log in as a buyer, okay, or a client, and it will give you the details and information you want. So for me as an agent, it's just trying to show me my leads, what I've been able to do, the listings I have. I don't have any listings and all of that, my performance, my portfolio, my website. So it gives me graphically and stuff like that. I am not into that. But if you look at the bottom part of this tool, right at the bottom, you will see some icons right there. The first one is the one giving us information about your history. And now we can go to the second one, which is like a building. Now it talks about post and property. Now you are looking for a listing. What type? If you click on that, it gives you co-working space, commercial property. Now I'm telling you, this is for everybody now, all right? If you are going for, if you log in as a user, or I mean a buyer, these tools will give you some of this information right there. So are you looking for a flat or an apartment or a house or a land or commercial property or co-working space? These things are your go-to, tool. And then maybe you're looking at how many bedroom, these are the number of beds you can choose. Okay, so let me just let me say flat and apartment, and then let's do the least 3-bedroom, and then select by title. Okay, no, let me leave that out for now. The category, premium, sponsored. Okay, let me leave it on category, max price. So let's filter and see. Okay, list is empty. Okay, I've not filled in. Oh, okay. Now you can see at the top, actually it's requesting for more information from me, which I have not provided. It says compliance updates, all agents are required to submit means of identification for verification purposes. Upload your documents. Yes, I think that was where I got stuck. Now I am not an agent and all of that, but if I have an agent and I uploaded my information, it's going to give me all of this information that I am looking for, right here. Probably I would have registered as a user, so that let me see if I can change that here. Can I? Okay, these are the information it's looking for. CAC, document, blah, 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 upload selfie. Okay, unfortunately, okay, I don't have all of this because I am not an agent for some of these things. Well, okay, so just for your information, you can have some of this. If you have some of this, log in as a user. But if you're an agent, some of us showed me that they are realtors, they are agents. I'm sure you have some of these things. It will give you a database of information. So when you go on in there, you can do a whole lot of things. But notwithstanding, I'm going into the next tool right here, which will what's going on? Okay, manage leads. I don't know why I am locked out now, but I was able to look at quite a number of properties actually when I was on this application, and I was